Welcome to Storied Audio. They had been married 4 years, and for most of that time their home felt warm, the kind of quiet comfort that only comes from loving someone deeply. But everything changed the day she hurt her leg. The injury was bad. The pain was worse. The pills the doctor prescribed helped at first. Then they became something she depended on. Something that dulled the pain in her body but sharpened every dark corner of her mind. She stopped smiling. Stopped trying. Stopped seeing the man who adored her standing right in front of her. He tried to help. He cooked for her, cleaned for her, held her when she cried, and absorbed every harsh word she threw at him when the depression took over. But months of being pushed away wore him down. One night, after another argument, he quietly moved into the guest room. She didn't say a word. Didn't ask why. Didn't ask him to stay. And that silence hurt more than anything she'd ever said. They still spoke, but it was cold, clipped, like two strangers sharing a hallway. He started thinking about divorce, not because he stopped loving her, but because he thought she had stopped loving him. Then one evening, everything changed. He walked past the bedroom door and heard her voice, soft, shaking, talking to her mother on the phone. "I ruined my marriage," she sobbed. "I pushed him away. I miss him so much. I love him, Mom. I love him, and I think it's too late." He froze. His chest tightened. And for the first time in months, he heard her. The woman he married, the woman he'd been grieving even though she was still alive. He didn't go in. He just stood there, letting her words break him open. The next morning, she walked into the kitchen expecting the usual silence, but instead she smelled coffee. Eggs. Toast. Her favorite breakfast, something he hadn't made in months. He looked up at her gently. "Sit. Eat with me." She did, hands trembling around her mug. After a few quiet minutes, he said softly, "I heard you last night." Her eyes filled instantly. She tried to speak, but her voice cracked. He continued, "I thought you didn't love me anymore. I thought I'd lost you." She shook her head desperately, tears spilling. No, I love you. I'm so sorry. I pushed you away and I hate myself for it. Please don't give up on me." She stood and rushed into his arms, clinging to him like she was afraid he'd disappear. He held her tightly. "I'm not going anywhere. I love you. We're going to get through this. Together." And for the first time in a long time, she believed him. From that morning on, they rebuilt slowly, honestly. She got help for the pills. He moved back into their room. They really talked about the pain, the fear, the loneliness. And every day, piece by piece, they found their way back to each other. Not the same as before. Better. Stronger. Two people choosing each other again, even after the hardest season of their lives. Subscribe for more audio stories.